Hi, and welcome to our podcast. My name is Lillian, and today I'm here with April Love.
Hi, Lillian. It's so nice to be here, and we're so glad that everyone's really starting to listen to all my podcasts, which is Holistic Horseworks Talks, because my first DVD is The Horses Are Talking. Are you listening? And we are now a IICT approved modality, which is so exciting.
So I was at the barn the other day, and I witnessed an incident. It was a young rider on a fairly young horse. He's mostly Arabian, so he has a very narrow top line, and she rides in a Western saddle. As he was going along, especially at the trot, he would put his head down like he was a hound dog following a scent, and sometimes he'd go to bucking. Every time he put his head down, the rider would try to pull his head back up. Every time she did that, the saddle would slip forward, and that would make the horse even more irritable. So what can be done to help this horse?
Well, basically, you already have a crooked horse. So Arabians don't have to be narrow. So when you have a narrow, hollow back and a high-headed horse, it's because their back is in spasm already. So if you remember, first rib misalignment and everything, and they shorten and pull the backbone too close together. So I always tell people you need to do the body work first. If you stand behind your horse 10 foot on a bucket, and look at their back, you'll see one hip higher, one side back lower, one shoulder bigger, and the withers and mane going off to one side. So you have a crooked back and you're putting on a straight saddle. So yes, a big Western saddle doesn't fit the narrower breeds like thoroughbreds and Arabians, but you still need to look at the whole body, because I had an Arabian I did 2,000 miles of endurance with. He was only 14.3 and he was 1,025 pounds with a beautiful top line. And he always trotted and cantered with a relaxed neck. So when the saddle is pinching the horse and the horse is dropping its head down, trying not to buck and be in pain, it's trying to stretch its back out to come up to support the rider. And, when you are standing in the stirrups trying to pull the horse's head up, you're actually pushing that pinching saddle down more into the horse. And in hollowing his back, the vertebrae are coming too close together. That's like the kissing spine in the withers and in the lumbar area. And when those bones are too close together, it's pinching nerves. It's kind of like when you get a spasm in your ribs and you can't stand up straight, and then someone's kicking you and wanting you to trot around in form. It's just not going to happen. So obviously, when she's fighting and trying to get his head up and he's trying to stretch his head down, he's already telling her that he's in pain. And I'm sure when they girthed up the Western saddle, he was already swishing his tail and pinning his ears, saying, "This hurts." And we just need to start listening to that. And that's why we're trying to teach everyone my bodywork program so they can learn how to do this at home. It's not a training and behavioral issue. You can lunge the horse and say, "Oh, they warm up out of that buck." Well, yeah, when you get up in the morning and you're stiff and sore, you warm up out of things as well, but it doesn't mean that your spine is aligned and your hips are aligned. So things are already breaking down. So they need to do my horse yoga, and that's a diagnostic tool. People will tell me they can't do the horse yoga. The carrot stretch can't reach all the way back to the stifle. It can only reach to the shoulder or mid ribs. Well, you've got issues in the neck and shoulder already. And you've got the tail pull and the butt tuck. And if they can't do that, it lets you know the pelvis is out of alignment. And the last one, well, the leg circles and the belly lifts, that's showing you how all 16 or 18 ribs are on each side. They have to be able to move freely. You think about doing an athletic sport with an underwire bra gone bad and a stitch in your side, and see how well you can move. Yet we keep asking these horses to get into frame, to do the move correctly, without even checking to see that their body is in alignment and can move freely. I have so many YouTube videos on how to check the horse for first rib misalignment. I have yet to see any horses out there that have not gone through my program not have at least one side, if not both sides, first rib misalignment under the point of the shoulder. And other equine body workers are just not addressing it because it's so deep in the body. we do in my program. And if you're not addressing that and you have a horse that's heavy on the fore end and you're using the bit and asking the horse to come and be light on the fore end, if you had just done the leg circles in my yoga, you would have seen that their shoulders and their whole front end, it was really tight. So we really need to look at how can the horse move in their yoga, their stretching, their body, their bellyless before you even think about tacking up and riding it. I have all these diagnostic videos on my YouTube channel, my website, HolisticHorseWorks.com. I have a free ebook that explains how the horses get crooked when they sit down and pull back when tied. And Western medicine professionals say, oh, they're fine. I'm like, no, they're not. The nuchal ligaments stretch, the cranial bones are compressed. You're going to have a lot of head, shy, spooking issues pretty soon. So the ebook is www.horseacademy101.com, and my website is HolisticHorseWorks.com. Thank you.